This podcast is brought to you by listeners like you through Patreon and Ko-fi.com. Thank you. We're also brought to you by Libris Arcana. Stay tuned during this podcast for more information and promo codes.
Paul, how fast are the elk?
How fast are the elk? They have a movement speed of 60 feet per movement.
In fact, they are faster than me.
What if we try to shoot arrows to redirect them, like in a different specific direction?
Can I turn to Ghil? Say, Ghil, do you have a shield?
I think I don't think you have one.
No, I don't.
What about you, Clover?
I don't think I could even lift one.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you see below you that first one in mirror they look like they're about to get either really sick or use a breath attack. And some of the elk will have to make saving throws. You notice that these elk, it looks like to a normal person these breath attacks would be lethal. But it seems like these giant elk, they take well to the cold. Looks like their thick fur just gets a little frosty, and it slows them down a little, but they keep on just kind of rampaging as all this stuff is happening. But even though they have taken breath weapons from dragons, they look like they're doing stellar. And now, back to the top of the turn, is the King of the Mountain's turn. He skillfully glides over the area where Natalia has melted and breathes his icy breath. And both the force of his breath and his magic abilities takes the water and turns it into kind of a wall. And we'll see how well that holds up at the end of the turn, or end of the round. Clover.
Oh my gosh.
There are 8 Avalanche Elk down below you. Most of them look really fine, still, despite taking some icy breath from the white dragons. And you can tell some of these elk aren't looking too great. They're a little injured, but it looks like they can still keep going on.
You can talk as a minor action, right?
Talk?
Yeah, say something, shout.
Oh yeah, that's a free action. You can talk all you want.
She's just gonna be like, what do we do? What do we do?
I don't know. I'm working on it. Just for now, try and keep them going in the right direction.
Can your dragon friend think of a plan to force them in another direction?
I'm working on it.
Usually us dragons just let nature take its course.
Okay, she's just gonna try to shoot at the ones closer to the front, at an angle.
Are you gonna go for some of the more like less injured ones, or some of the more injured ones?
Less injured ones, so more. Try to slow him down as much as possible.
Okay, cool. Shoot that bow. 13 just misses.
Yeah, I figured.
Any other? That's all you can do? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Going down the list, Natalia.
Okay, you said 7 elk veered off?
Yep, and you have 8 elk left.
Okay, so we just have to get the 8 out of the way, yeah?
Yeah. And it looks like some of them are pretty slowed down because they look like they've taken damage a lot.
This is a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yes.
I turn to the other side. I will be right back. And then I leap off King of the Mountain's back.
Okay.
And try and land on one of the elk.
That will be a dexterity save.
This is a terrible idea.
No, this is an awesome idea.
14 plus 9.
Wow. Yeah, that's like 23. How do you do this? What does it look like?
As she's following, it looks like gravity goes a little strange around her. Maybe she's not following as fast as she should be. But whatever it is, it gives her enough time to get her feet under her and land on the back of one of the elk. At which point she reaches out, grabs it by its antlers, and she's aiming for the ones on the edge of the herd. So she pulls it around so it goes in front of its fellows and tries to encourage them to turn.
Okay, give me an animal handling check.
And it's not good. 8.
8. Good news is you stay on. Bad news is this is a wild and humongous elk that you're trying to control. It has its own plans. And as you try to steer it to the front of the herd, you end up smashing into an elk beside you. Give me either an athletics or acrobatics to see if you stay on.
16, 17, 18.
That's
25?
good. Yeah. That sounds like you stay on, and I'm gonna say you don't take any damage. You see it coming. You can move your leg or whatever and not be broken.
That's good. I need those.
Yeah. Most two-legged beings do. Yeah, so you jump off, you're trying to control this thing. It is a massive creature underneath you. And yeah, it really has its own plans to go whatever way it wants. But maybe the next turn you can try to control it. Or it might just end up veering off. Ghil, Natalia just did this totally awesome thing.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to match?
Ghil, seeing this, freaks out and he jumps off. And he's going to attack some of the deer.
So you're going to attack as you're falling.
You know what? He's going to try to attack while falling with his axe. Using his axe as the weight.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna swear because that's so awesome. It just needs a fucking in front of it.
Alright, what do we need to roll?
First, roll me a dex save to see if you can be awesome while in midair.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes.
18. That is good enough. Okay. So I'm going to give you advantage on this roll that you're having it because I'm going to say the elk don't see it coming. I don't think anyone would see this coming.
So do this roll again?
do your attack roll with your axe. And do it twice, and we'll take the highest one.
Alright, 1 second.
Roll again to see if you crit. Just roll one more time. Let's see if you crit. Let's. I'm rooting. I'm rooting for this.
Come on, Ghil, you can do this.
Not so. Like 22 or 25. Gee, I wonder. Yeah. I'd say 25 hits. Are you going for multiple targets?
You know what? He's going to get as many as he can.
Okay, I'm gonna say that. Let's see, they have an IC of that. You're gonna be able to hit a lot. So, roll for damage.
Okay.
11.
No, this is out the realm of possibility, but does he have a bonus?
You do have an extra attack. Yes, I will allow you to attack twice while falling from a dragon.
Yes.
And I'll still give you advantage on that extra one.
Oh, dear heavens. Oh, well, 23 is good.
23 is not bad. I mean, it's not as good as your 25, but yeah, that hits again. I'm going to say you do hit multiple targets. You can roll for damage again.
Okay. So 11 and 6.
Now the next question. I should have had you declare this before or after. Were you doing lethal or non-lethal damage?
He's hunting for his family. He is doing lethal.
Alright, so what is this gonna look like as you're falling and attacking and you're killing these deer on your, like, what does this madness look like?
We're going to pause things for a moment and have a word from our sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by listeners like you through Patreon and Coffee.com. Thank you. We're also brought to you by Libris Arcana. Do you like role-playing games but you have no dice? Are you a dice dragon and just need a hoard dice? Libris Arcana has you covered. Libris Arcana offers both a monthly and quarterly subscription to get dice. Yeah, that's right. They send you dice monthly or every 3 months. They also sell individual dice sets and great leather protective book covers for your gaming manuals. Go to www.librisarcana.com. That's LIBRISARCANA.com to find out more. And if you use the promo code SwordfallFan, you get a discount. Look in the description below for more details. And now back to the story.
He is, like, falling from the air and swinging while doing so. So he might slash one in a critical part, like an artery or whatnot, and then the other might be, like, from the back down at the final one. So.
I'm saying you killed 4 at least, so keep going.
Yes.
Keep going with your gore.
He is just slashing like a madman. So, one axe might hit one deer in the back, one might slash his throat, one might get his stomach, and one just cleaves the head right off.
That's pretty damn awesome.
That is awesome.
I'm just getting, like, Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, holy crap. I'm gonna say the healthier viewers who've watched this probably are getting the clue that, yeah, they should probably not advance to go and not collect $200 and just go straight away wherever they need to go, and not to crazy blood-soaked elf man who just fell from the heavens and landed on a cushioned pile of corpses.
Wow.
Damn.
Dude.
He's a dedicated father.
He puts the dead in dedicated, all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's successful. With that, I'm gonna roll a thing to see if this wall of ice will actually hold against an avalanche, and if not, we're gonna have some Okay, cool. This is good. No, it's not. So the elk are just gone. But we have the avalanche to deal with still. So some of the avalanche has been diverted. It got collected, it kind of veered off and like petered out. All of its energy was taken out on the ice wall, but there's still a good enough part of this avalanche coming toward everyone on the ground. And Natalia, you're on a deer, one of the surviving deer, and it's starting to veer off in terror. Ghil, you are on the ground on a pile of deer corpses. Clover, you're still on the back of Mountain King. Mountain King's still flying in the air. And Mir and First One are on the ground as well. They look like they're moving pretty fast. And they also might have wings.
They might have what?
Wings.
Oh.
King of the mountain, we need the wall!
And he does his best to make a wall. Let's see if I can roll some damage. That's enough to stop a raging avalanche. 56? Okay, cool. He starts working on it, like, very hard.
Okay.
And
are we still going in turn order, or can we just, like, do things now?
If you have a plan, I say go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if any of you have a plan, let's go for, like, try it. He looks like he's slowing down the avalanche the best he can while in the air using his breath weapon. And Clover, you're still on the back unless you want to, like, jump off.
She is, like, holding on tight for now.
Okay. This is not a good plan, but it is some of a plan.
Cool.
Okay, alright. I would like to jump off the elk and see if I can climb a tree. Are there trees nearby? Can I climb a tree?
Oh yeah, there are definitely trees nearby. The reason why the avalanche was gaining so much traction was because the Avalanche Elk were knocking down all the trees on the way.
Okay. I would like to jump off the elk and climb the tree. The cat is up the tree. Okay.
Okay. No, you don't have to make an athletics check.
I can just go up things. It's fine.
You just do it. Okay.
Then I'm going to use a radiant sunbolt attack on the avalanche and follow it up with burning hands to try and melt as much of the snow and ice as I can.
Cool. Okay. Roll attack, roll damage. Let's just see how much damage you can do.
Oh boy. Okay. So the sunbolt is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And the burning hands is 12 points plus something. Hold on. Nope, just 12. So a total of 18 points of fire damage, and anything flammable that isn't being worn or carried in the area catches on fire.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You're in a tree.
Yeah, well, I pointed it away from me. I'm not that stupid.
Okay.
We're just gonna burn down the whole forest? I mean, better than nothing.
It's a 15-foot cone away from me and down.
Oh dear.
Okay, so someone roll me a d20 because I'm gonna just be I'm gonna let the dice decide what kind of horribleness is gonna happen. It's a 50-50 chance. Luckily, you do not set the forest on fire.
Yes! I told you guys this was a terrible plan.
So, you can tell that the King of the Mountain is holding back the avalanche the best he can. You don't know how long he's going to be able to hold it off, but he is creating a thick wall of ice, but you can hear the cracking of the ice. And, yeah, Ghil, do you do anything? I mean, you just successfully killed, 4 elk with an aerial attack, and,
What really can Ghil do at this point, other than pick up the deer?
You could try to persuade the 2 white dragons to help you carry off the corpses.
You two, could you help me carry these off? I need these. And don't eat them, please.
Hey, roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion, 1 second.
Nice.
Yes.
Alright, let's see if these 2 will follow your commands. Or be really, really obstinate. Let's see. They're obedient good boys.
Yay!
So they gather the 4 elk in their claws, and Mirror looks at you. You need ride.
Yes. Thank you.
And yeah, you start flying off with the first one in Mirror. And yeah, it doesn't matter if that avalanche now breaks away. You're not going to get hurt by it.
Hey.
Yay! This podcast is powered by listeners like you. Thanks. Please like, comment, rate, share, and subscribe wherever you can. Consider supporting us through Patreon, Coffee.com, or by hitting the listener support button on our Anchor.fm page.
Follow and interact with us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. For all these links, look in the description below. If you liked our podcast, consider listening to these other great podcasts.
Actual play comedy podcasts are awesome. We can all agree on this, right? What if they're in outer space? Or have a cast that don't take themselves too seriously? If you think yes to any of these questions, then you'll love Experience Points. We're all queer cast playing Starfinder while trying to survive whatever bombshells our GM Miyu can dream up for us. We're an impulsive bunch who like to rush into things, which has landed us into some surprising situations. Have you ever accidentally wandered onto an undead nude beach, woken up on a haunted ship that's about to explode, gone fishing in space? We have. Come join in the adventure as we traverse the galaxy, leaving a trail of pink glitter in our wake. We're a diverse group who have combined our passions for tabletop role-playing to craft the tale of the Adventure Hookers, a band of unlikely adventurers who are in completely over their heads. Listen to Experience Points today wherever you find fine podcasts. Then, come say hi to us on Facebook at Experience Points or on Twitter at EQ Points. We'll be sure to unroll the pink carpet and have a cup of space chamomile waiting for you.